Elections may vary is that very now infamous statement by our late and wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, a lady who sat on the throne over here in the United Kingdom and across the Commonwealth for so many years with such sage advice. And really, when she stated that, don't you think everybody thought, absolutely nailed it, you know, exactly what people were thinking. Now this is the bigger problem looming for not just Prince Harry, but Penguin Random House, his publishers, because according to a very good source, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales is very concerned about one aspect regarding the publication of his younger brother's debut book. But as ever, what is it? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and as ever, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. It is that sort of thing, isn't it, though, when you think about it? The Queen truly did nail that sentence with when Meghan was trying to say one thing and claim the other. And of course, you know, it just was expertly put. Recollections may vary, and indeed, it turned out they varied, didn't it? Because Meghan had openly lied about the secret wedding of which she decided to trash the man that made it all happen, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby. Ridiculous statements, you know, that just came out. But seemingly Meghan lives in her own twilight world over there in California with Prince Harry, who's too busy talking to therapists to click into modern reality. But what's interesting here now is, according to a very good source, the Prince of Wales, alongside of course His Majesty the King, are not too concerned about their own portrayals in this forthcoming book, of which very spitefully Prince Harry is titled Spare. I mean, really, could you think of anything more gross? You know, wouldn't it have been nice to say, you know, my story, or you know, my story so far, or my life so far? Just something a little bit less, you know. But clearly the defiant look on the front cover, which is clearly modelled based on the Variety front cover by his wife Meghan Markle. Seemingly they're on some kind of mission once again to make sure they damage the forthcoming coronation next spring for King Charles III. What's interesting here, as I say though, is that both senior royals are not too concerned about their portrayal, because they know the public are large by large educated people who will know that there's a vendetta there. They have to say certain things in order to make money, to reclaim that boost from Penguin Random House. What's more interesting though is that they are worried if of course his younger brother and of course King Charles, his son, have said anything negative towards our late monarch. Now one might suggest no, you know, I mean, you would think, wouldn't you? But then given the fact that Prince Harry went on TV and openly claimed that the Queen just spoke to him and him only, exclusively, as only she could about things, this is truly what set off that light bulb moment within royal circles. Because of course now, if Harry's claiming that sort of situation, what could he possibly claim, sadly now, with the demise of our late monarch? And if there's one thing that's getting, of course, Prince William, the Prince of Wales' temper really angry, it would be anything to decimate the wonderful legacy that, of course, our late Queen has achieved. And I think, you know, for Harry, given the fact that he did say that on tape in an interview, I'm not quite sure if he's wise enough for the public feeling, but more importantly, if he knows truly what he's let out of the bag. And once it's in print, there's simply no going back. But trust me, the King and the Prince of Wales are awaiting this eagerly, along with their many esteemed lawyers. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.